take to survive when you're held captive in a foreign country for years, enduring torture and isolation? James Stockdale showed the world what true resilience looks like. Shot down during the Vietnam War, Stockdale became a symbol of mental toughness, surviving unimaginable circumstances, and never losing his honor or integrity. In 1965, James Stockdale, a U.S. Navy pilot, was flying a bombing mission over North Vietnam when his aircraft was shot down by enemy fire. Stockdale was severely injured, but he managed to eject from the plane and parachute to the ground. Unfortunately, he was captured by the North Vietnamese and taken to the infamous Hanoi Hilton, a notorious prison for American POWs. Stockdale's life as a POW was about to begin, and it would be more grueling than anything anyone could imagine. Once in captivity, Stockdale faced relentless torture, brutal interrogations, and years of isolation. The North Vietnamese wanted valuable intelligence, but Stockdale, knowing that revealing information would hurt his country and his comrades, refused to cooperate. The psychological and physical abuse was extreme. He was beaten, starved, and kept in solitary confinement. At times, the psychological pressure was unbearable, but Stockdale made a conscious decision to never lose hope. His background in philosophy helped him endure the unimaginable. He knew that while he couldn't control what happened to him, he could control how he reacted to it. Stockdale's strength inspired other prisoners. He took on a leadership role among the POWs, organizing secret communication systems, boosting morale, and helping others maintain hope. He led by example, showing that while they had been physically captive, they could still retain their dignity and their sense of self. As a form of punishment, the North Vietnamese kept him shackled and in solitary confinement for an extended period. Despite the abuse, Stockdale refused to give in. One of his most famous acts was when he cut his own face with a razor rather than allow the North Vietnamese to use him in propaganda videos. He later reflected on how this was a pivotal moment. He knew that he had to hold on to his honor no matter the cost. Stockdale's strength helped keep the other prisoners alive, both mentally and emotionally. Stockdale was released in 1973 as part of a prisoner exchange, and he returned home as a national hero. Later, Stockdale would go on to serve as a high-ranking officer in the Navy and even becoming the Vice Admiral. He was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor for his bravery and leadership during his captivity. But Stockdale's influence didn't stop there. After his release, he became a well-known author and public speaker, sharing his experience with others. His book, Thoughts of a Philosophical Fighter Pilot, and his teachings about Stoicism were widely influential, and his philosophy of resilience became a beacon of hope for countless of people facing adversity. James Stockdale's story is a powerful reminder that survival is as much about mental strength as it is about physical endurance. Despite years of torture, isolation, and deprivation, Stockdale maintained his honor, leadership, and hope. His experience not only shaped his life, but also left a profound legacy of resilience and courage that continues to inspire